guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Rachel Allegra and you will see my partner Liz Allen throughout this video. Are you thinking about moving to Richmond, Virginia? In this video, we are going to take you around the city and show you 5 of the best places to get a cup of coffee. Richmond is known for their coffee shops and the city has tons of different options, but these 5 are personal favorites of mine. So let's get into it. Number 1, Ironclad Coffee. Ironclad is located at 1805 East Grace Street in Richmond in Shockoe Bottom. In January of 2018, the owner of Ironclad signed a lease to convert the old firehouse, which was built in 1884, into his cafe. The founder of Ironclad spent time in Europe studying coffee, and this coffee shop only produces what is known as specialty grade coffee here at Ironclad, meaning it is unique when it comes to growing and harvesting the beans, along with roasting to produce the highest quality cup of coffee. Not only do they have coffee, but they import their bagels from New York City every day to give you a fresh bagel with your choice of meat and egg and cheese. They're also famous for their cinnamon rolls, which are huge and very delicious. It is more of like a historic vibe when you go in this coffee shop, but it's also very chill and relaxed. There's an old preserved historic shoe shine station, which is cool to see. You don't see many of those anymore, and an antique piano as a centerpiece. You'll see people sitting at the bar or outside sipping their coffee, listening to music, journaling, or having conversations with others. Ironclad Coffee has been so successful that they just put another shop out in the West End in Short Pump. The founder is so into the art of coffee that he offers classes on how to build your own coffee business. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check out their website and we will link it below.
I want to introduce you to Ironclad, and we're so happy to meet Sarah. She's a barista here. Sarah, what is your favorite thing about working here?
Oh, I've got to say how good our pastries are and the fact that we make everything from scratch, all of our syrups, our sauces, we roast our beans, and I'm actually one of the roasters too.
Wow, so you have a roastery here?
Yes, we do at a separate location, but it's me and the owner, we roast together.
What is your menu like? Like, is there any sandwiches here?
Yes, so we do have a selection of breakfast sandwiches every day. We also have baked goods that change every day with our bakery in-house. We make everything from scratch.
And there's something special about the history of Ironclad.
Definitely.
What is that?
So this is a decommissioned firehouse from the 1800s.
Wow.
And then since then it's been renovated into a few things, and now we have Ironclad here. We opened in 2018.
Wow, perfect. Thank you so much, Sarah. Now let's get some coffee.
Number 2, Riverbend Roastery. Riverbend Roastery is located in Church Hill at 2623 East Broad Street in Richmond. Riverbend Roastery has had a long history dating back to being a bakery in the early 1900s. On their website, it says, "We are committed to being a place to gather, appreciate community, and drink excellent coffee." Riverbend sources their coffee beans from all over the world from farmers who are only organic. And every month they offer a different monthly coffee from somewhere around the world. So each month is different from the month before, which is pretty cool. My favorite was definitely the Turkish coffee. They also offer baked goods and sandwiches that will suit you for breakfast or lunch, depending on what time of the day you go. Number 3, Blackhand Coffee. Blackhand Coffee is located in the Museum District at 3101 Patterson Avenue. This coffee shop also uses beans from farmers all around the world to ensure that their customers have the best cup of coffee. They're definitely known for their cookie butter flavored coffee, which is so yummy. So if you decide to go, make sure you get there early before the cookie butter flavor runs out. They also have bagel sandwiches as well, which are super good. The vibe of this cafe is very earthy and outdoorsy in a way. It has a little outdoor seating area that feels like you're drinking coffee in like a treehouse almost. So be sure to check out Blackhand Coffee.
Good morning, everybody. We're very happy that you've joined us for this coffee tour, and I want to introduce my daughter to you this morning. This is Jess, and she's actually been here before, which I haven't until this morning, and I'm just going to let her share for a minute about that.
Hello. We're here at Blackhand Coffee in the Museum District. In my early 20s, I had an apartment 2 blocks away on historic Monument Avenue, which is a beautiful street that runs all the way through Richmond. This is a gorgeous area for walking, super convenient, and they have good coffee.
Number 4, Rostov's Coffee and Tea, which is located at 1618 West Main Street in Richmond. right in the heart of the Fan District. This one is near and dear to my heart because when I first moved to Richmond, I lived right across the street from this coffee shop. So my boyfriend and I would come here every morning and get our coffee, or sometimes I would get tea. I'm also a big tea drinker, so there are quite a few different options that you can choose from. They even make a Richmond blend tea that they created themselves, so that's pretty cool and unique. Rostov's Coffee has been roasting coffee since 1979, and all their coffee beans are all organic. If you go to their website, which we'll link below, you can see where around the world their coffee beans are coming from. Some of the best sellers are the Cuban blend, which is an extra bold coffee. It's a blend of French roast and espresso. The Honduran coffee bean, which is grown in the shade actually, and it's a bold flavor that has a caramel aftertaste. And my personal favorite is the Italian espresso roast, which is good in lattes and cappuccinos.
So today we are right now at Rostov's, and I would like to introduce you guys to the owner of this beautiful little coffee shop, and this is Tammy.
Hi.
Tammy, welcome to our little YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing this. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of this business?
I can. So my dad started in 1979, and we started in Carytown. We were there for 25 years, so I decided it was a good time to buy my own building and to move. I thought Main Street was just, it's full of life, and this would be the perfect place to come, and we've been here for almost 18 years now.
Wow. So you're a roastery. So explain the difference between what you do and what a coffee shop does that doesn't have a roastery.
Right. So we have a coffee roaster, and our main focus is selling pounds of coffee. So you would go home and make your coffee.
Okay.
We do have a coffee bar, so if you want to get a coffee while you're here, that's great too. And all of our coffee comes in big green sacks, 130-pound green sacks.
Wow.
And then we roast it here.
Okay.
And we buy it from, we try to source from small farms or from ethical importers.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm about to do some Christmas shopping. Everybody loves great coffee, and let's give a round of applause to Tammy.
Number 5, Sugar and Twine. Sugar and Twine is located at 2928 West Cary Street, so it's right in the heart of Carytown. This is a local bakery with a homey vibe that provides yummy pastries, coffee, and custom-made cakes. This place is incredibly popular, so if you plan to come here on the weekend, you better get here early because there will be a line out the door and down the street just for a cup of coffee. It's that good. All of the pastries are made by hand every morning using fresh ingredients, and there are even dairy-free and gluten-free options for those of you who have dietary restrictions or allergies. A lot of their coffee options are brewed from Blanchard's Coffee, which is a coffee house off of West Broad with a very modern, minimalistic vibe. So you might want to check out Blanchard's too if you're in town. They sell a lot of their coffee to other shops and restaurants around the city. It's super yummy.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here with us today. We're taking a little tour of coffee shops, and right now we're in Carytown. I've never before gotten a parking spot on Cary Street, but we did this morning, so life is good. And right now we're headed toward a coffee shop called Sugar and Twine. And this one is a little unique in that ever since COVID, they haven't allowed people inside, but it hasn't stopped the popularity at all. On the weekends, you'll find huge long waits as people stand here to get a cup of coffee from Sugar and Twine in Carytown. Take a look.
And that's it for our favorite coffee shops, guys. The list could go on and on for coffee shops in Richmond. It was really hard to keep it at just 5, so maybe we'll have to do a part 2 soon. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if there's anything else you guys want us to cover around the city. And don't hesitate to reach out with your real estate needs. We would love to hear from you guys if you're moving to Richmond City or the surrounding areas. So we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Paul's gonna pass through though.
That's all good. Come on, Paul.
Smile for the camera, Paul.
So we don't need to film me again, right? Or do it?
It's made with love.
Oh.